And I'm not gonna lie, this figure looks great, but it's just boring. What is up, you guys? Animated Heroes here, and this time I'm doing a little bit something different. Once again, I'm going to be doing my top 7 most favorite action figures out of everything that I got in my collection. And this is something I just came up with, and I figured you guys might like it. And also at the end of the video, I want to know what you guys like. So don't forget to leave that information in the comments, tag me on Instagram, whatever you want to do. But with that said, I'll go ahead and get right on to the main content of this video, and you guys sit back, relax, and let me tell you why I like these figures. Now, while I'm starting off with these guys, they're in no particular order. I just really think Mafex did a great job with both of these figures. They both capture the characters so well, and they look almost absolutely flawless, despite a few quality control issues, and Superman has one or two. But other than that, Mafex captured these guys so great, and it makes me happy because I was wanting this Batman right before they announced it, and I was actually really stoked for this figure. And I just gotta say, with everything that they did, I am not disappointed. I really love these figures, and compared to some of their other figures, they did a great job handling the control issues. Now, I know a lot of people are wondering why already when you caught a glimpse of this figure, and my only answer for your question is just that if you know me, you know I'm a big Sasuke fan. He's my most favorite anime character of all time, and honestly, being a collector, there is nothing like having an action figure of your most favorite anime character or character in general in your hands. I mean, I have never experienced the feeling when opening an action figure like I did when I got this guy. I was mad excited, and honestly, this was one of those figures that when I first got it, I could not put it down. Even though it had some issues, I couldn't put it down, and that's exactly why I chose Sasuke for number 5. He had to be on my list. Now, I chose this guy for various reasons as well. Simply being because, for one, Vegeta is my most favorite Dragon Ball Z character. And the moment that he went Super Saiyan in the show was probably my most favorite moment because no matter how many times I watch it, I still get chills because it's just great seeing him achieve the level that he wanted. I mean, Vegeta had a pretty hard past in the show, which is why I hate all the things Akira does for him. But yeah, I chose this guy over the Cheesehead version simply because it's original. The paint looks great. It captures the character from the moment that he first went Super Saiyan. It captures his expressions, and I mean, it could have came with a few more to make it a little bit better, but other than lack of faces, honestly, I feel like this figure is flawless. And not just because Vegeta's my favorite character, just because you can tell they put work into this figure. And I honestly think it's definitely worth having over the premium color version. So you gotta get it if you don't have it. Now, another thing about me is that if you guys know me, you also know that I am literally in love with Naruto. So, once again, having this figure in hand feels just amazing. And the reason I say that about this one in comparison to the first one is because the first one had a whole lot of mistakes that they corrected with this one. And I mean, this is an entirely new sculpt. The paint is different, the hair is different, everything is different. And I mean, honestly, the only complaints that I have about this guy are that the feet are a little bit too small, so it's hard to stand him. But just the fact that he didn't come with any more expressions, that's really what I wish. And I mean normal expressions, because they know they messed up on the first one. So I wish he came with more normal faces that they would fix. But I'm looking forward to that in the future, so I'm not even worried about it. They're probably going to make some more Naruto's. But yeah, generally speaking, this guy is easily a 9.5 out of 10, and I highly recommend him to any Naruto fan there is. I'm willing to bet that you guys are wowing me again, wondering why I chose this guy to be number 2. And the reason behind that one is actually pretty simple. This figure, other than lack of accessories, is flawless. I mean, honestly, it captures the character so much from the Civil War movie that it's almost scary, but it shows you guys exactly what Tamashii Nation slash Bandai can do. The work that these guys can actually put in to create an absolutely beautiful figure. So that's why I chose this guy for number two, because like I said, other than lack of accessories, it's perfect. And this is the definitive Ant-Man. So if you want an Ant-Man, this is the way to go. I mean, it's $50. It's a little bit pricey for coming with nothing, but I mean, having it in hand, I really wasn't even complaining about it. So yeah, that's why this guy's number two, a highly recommended Ant-Man action figure. And last but not least, the SH Figure Arts Adult Future Trunks. And I mean, the reason I chose this guy was just because, honestly, he was the closest to giving me that feeling that I got when I opened Sasuke. Because all the Dragon Ball Z figures, if you've had three, then you've had them all. But when I opened this guy and I felt a brand new mold, brand new sculpt, some of the issues that the old Dragon Ball Z characters had, they fixed. It was like I was holding a brand new figure. And even though it's of the Dragon Ball Z line, it still wowed me a whole lot more than the others. So that's why I gotta say this guy is number one, because he was the closest to giving me that feeling that I got when I opened Sasuke. And I mean, honestly, the figure, other than coming with a straight looking face for the Super Saiyan form, it's damn near perfect in my opinion. And I mean, the hip joints look a little bit weird, but after you've had it for a while, it doesn't even really bother you all that much. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but honestly, I feel like this figure deserves a whole lot more recognition than it's gotten. So yeah, that's why I chose this guy for number one, because I absolutely really do love this figure, even though I hardly pose it. But yeah, love this guy and I highly recommend it to Trunks fans. So with all that said, this is my list of my top seven most favorite action figures that I have in my collection. And I do want to say that I'm not putting any of these figures over another one in terms of which is better. I'm just saying mostly quality and just the characteristics of the figure that I actually like. So yeah, this is just my list and I want to know you guys' list. I want to know what figures you guys think are great. Do you think any of them that I put last should have been forward? Do you think there's other figures that I should have been put in the list that weren't in the list? Whatever you guys think. And honestly, I want to know you guys' opinions too, because as I said, this video is nothing more than an opinion. But anyway, if you like the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on everything that you see listed below in the description. And yeah, with that said, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. You guys want to know a quick tip that'll help to make the SH Figure Arts Batman a whole lot better than it actually is? You notice anything about this picture? Yeah. If you want to turn this guy from a 5 into a 10, I'll tell you exactly what to do. Get on eBay and find you a cloth cape. You'll love it.